Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, students. So, one unfortunate thing happened. For just 1 hour, I recorded some of the videos, but every time I start recording, something happened. Someone is calling. One phone call is there, and when I recorded finally for 26 minutes, this video is long because I completed the chapter. Mm, the I forgot to turn on the mic, so there is only the videos, there is no sound, so I have to record it's second time, the all the things from the beginning. So no matter what is happened, it is out of my hand. Now from the beginning I have to start again. So in the second part I have to discuss about three things. One is what are cells actually, what is inside the cell, first of all, what is inside the torch, and third thing is how can you draw the electrical components as well as the electrical circuit. So as I have already taught previously, but there was no sound, and then I will not write a lot of things because I have already written down. Okay, so let's start. So this is, you can see there is one battery, there is one positive side, there is one negative side. Which one is positive side? There is a metallic cap. In the previous video also I have told. So there is one activity to connect, that asks to connect the wires like that, red wire and the black wire or blue wire, whatever you say, black wire basically. So one is red wire, one is black wire, but here the blue color is there, so no problem. The red one is the constant one, so you are asked to connect the red wire to the positive terminal of the battery and the black one to the negative terminal of the battery. So when you are connecting them, you will get that kind of positive charge over in the terminal of the wire, and one negative charge in the terminal of the black wire. Okay, so there is one activity. So I will tell you what is inside the cell actually. So first, before going to what is inside the cell, first we need to know how many types of cells are there. So there are basically two categories. First category is based on their reusability, means you can use it further or not. So in terms of reusability, there are actually, in terms of reusability, there are actually two kinds of cells are there. One is primary cell, we can say, one is secondary cell. Actually, the primary cells are cost less, and dry cells are comes under the primary cells as well as the secondary cells. But whichever you can buy from 10 to 12 rupees, they are actually the primary cells. You cannot recharge it anymore. Once it is discharged, you have to throw it away. Just like use and throw pen, you cannot refill it or you cannot recharge it. Okay, now the secondary cells comes with one special feature, which is you can recharge the battery again and again, but not for the lifetime. But there are some cycles like 500, 1000, 2000. Every companies are making their own cells and claiming that that many cycles the battery can charge and discharge itself. Okay, but the part is that secondary cells cost more. Like if you want to buy one double A battery from any kind of grocery shop, it will hardly cost 15 rupees or 20 rupees. But if you want to go and buy one mobile phone battery, it will cost a lot. Even the camera batteries, even if you even if you buy one double A battery which you can recharge and use it more and more, then it will cost at least 200 to 300 rupees. So that which one is rechargeable, it cost more. Which one is not rechargeable, non-rechargeable, once it is means discharged, you have to throw it away, they cost less. And there is another term, another category, which is energy conversion. That means there are some categories, means there are some cells on their energy conversion, like galvanic cell, electrolytic cell. Okay, I have written so many circles, I have drawn so many circles. So electrolytic cell, okay, electrolytic cell, there are electrolytic cell, there is fuel cell, and there are solar cells. But we will not go deeper into it because these are not in your syllabus. In the higher class, there the galvanic cell and the electrolytic cell are there, but until class 8, electrolytic cell, even electrolytic cells are not there. Okay, now solar cells, from the name you can say there are some cells which can charge from the solar energy, and they convert the solar energy to electrical energy. Okay, now in basically in normal cells, what happens, they convert the chemical energy to the electrical energy. From chemical energy to the electrical energy they convert. One student asked me one question in the last video, was it is fuse. So I will tell you what is fuse. Fuse is basically one safety device uh, which we can use it, which you can use it to protect an electrical circuit and its component from damage caused by overcurrent or too much of current. Okay, it sacrifices itself to protect the components which is more precious. Okay, it is basically made out of one metal wire which has very low melting point. If the electricity passed through the wire, it creates one heating effect. Okay, and when it creates one heating effect, the wire melts and the circuit is open. And when the circuit is open, there is no electric flow and the electrical components are safe. This is fuse. And there is fused. Fused means what? We can say fused bulbs are there. That means the bulbs have two terminals and one nichrome wire like that. Okay, so if something happens and the wire breaks down in the middle, then the circuit will be open, and if the circuit will be open, then the bulb will not glow. Then we call the bulb as fused bulb. Fused bulb. Okay, very good. Now we will talk about what is inside the cell. As I have, let me check my audio is recording or not this time. Okay, microphone on, the audio is recording. Anyway, so I have to clear all the things from here because I have explained all the things. Wait for some time, like 30 seconds. You wait, let me clear all the things because I have to explain it all over again. Okay, all over again I have to discuss. Anyway, so suppose this is one inside of the dry cell. This is inside of a dry cell. So there are, in the dry cell there are two terminals. One is positive terminal, one is negative terminal, but they are connected with one carbon rod. Means carbon rod means what? There is a carbon rod in middle of the dry cell. In the middle of the dry cell there is one carbon rod, and in the carbon rod one terminal is positive, one terminal is negative, and the first layer is zinc container. This is basically a zinc container which is the outside. It is the zinc container, and the first layer contains the ammonium chloride paste. And what is the chemical formula of ammonium chloride? NH4Cl. NH4Cl is the chemical formula of ammonium chloride. Okay, now there are powdered manganese dioxide and carbon in the third layer. Okay, so this is basically one inside of the cell, and you can see there is that portion. There is that blank portion. So why there is that blank portion? Because it is purposefully vacant spaces. So if some, basically it is converting the chemical energy to the electrical energy, right? It is converting the chemical energy to the electrical energy. So if some chemical reaction happens, if some chemical reaction occurs inside the cell, then it can increase its volume. It can increase its volume and it can swell up. Suppose, have you ever seen any kind of mobile phone battery? When someone charges their mobile phone with a very bad quality charger, or a charger which is not compatible with the phone, then the battery actually swells up. Okay, so to if there is no space, then it could be a blast, and the chemicals inside the cells are not good for the human body. So actually there is protection, there is zinc container metallic case is there, just to protect, just to prevent the leakage of the chemicals. Okay, so the purposefully they made the vacant spaces purposefully, so if something happens they can increase their volume and go inside the vacant space. Okay, so this is actually the inside of a dry cell. Very good. Now there are various kinds of cell. So in a cell you can see it is basically a triple cell. Triple cells means where you can use the triple cells. You can use the triple cells in basically remotes. The AC remote, the TV remotes, you see they are they basically need the triple A battery. Okay, there are double A battery. Double A batteries are thicker in shape if you compare with the triple A battery, and looks similar. And you can use the double A battery in wall clock. Okay, there are battery number C, which is called D battery. Okay, you can use the D battery in radios, in old torchlight, the metallic everett torchlight. If you have seen it, then you can use that battery to the metallic torchlight, or in the old radios, the D cell. And these kind of cells, where you can see they are called button cells, where you can use it you can use it in wristwatches, you can use it in hearing aids, you can use in calculator and some other devices. But they cost a little higher, means if you purchase a high quality battery it will cost a little higher, and as the wristwatches consume a very less amount of energy, so that's why that one button cell can last at least 1 year or more than 1 year. Okay, and there is a cell E, which is basically used in mobile phone. They are called either lithium ion battery or lithium polymer battery. Lithium ion battery or lithium polymer battery. Lithium polymer battery are used in nowadays. Nowadays we use the lithium polymer battery. So among these batteries, consider these type of batteries are very cheap. Okay, so you can purchase those battery in very low cost, but this battery has a higher cost. Now in the comment section, just tell me why A, B, C, D you can buy in a less price, and the E you have to purchase in a higher price. Let me know in the comment section, because I have already told you the reason. Now you can you connect the reason with the image and tell me in the comment section. Okay, now we'll jump to the how can you draw some electrical components. Okay, so this is basically if you draw two straight line and connect with it, then it will become one cell. Okay, if you just draw one circle and cross, and there is two, if you just add two wires like that, then it will become one bulb. Okay, if you just draw like that, one straight line, then one dot, then another straight line, just little. Okay, so this is one bulb, this one bulb, this is basically one bulb. So there is two wires like thing, there is one round in middle, and there is two cross. This is bulb actually. Okay, and okay, so one straight line like that, then one circle, then like that, then one circle, and then straight line. It is called wire. It is called switch. Sorry, it is called switch, and this is called wire. Just one straight line, it is called wire. This is called bulb, and this is called cell. Okay, so if you combine all the things, then you can get one circuit. So if you connect all the things and make the switch like that, like that, like that, if you make the switch like that, 2 points are there, but there is no gap between the switch, then it will become one closed circuit. And in the closed circuit, if the cell is good condition, in a good condition, and the wire is in good condition, and the bulb is in good condition, and the switch is in good condition, then the bulb will glow. Then the bulb will glow. Everything should be perfect. The cell should be perfect, the bulb should be perfect, the wire should be perfect, as well as the switch should be perfect. Then the bulb will glow. If any of the things is not working properly, then the bulb will not glow. Okay, then if you just if you just make the switch like that, then this is one open circuit, because this wire which is coming from the positive terminal and the negative terminal, they are not connected. They are not connected. That's why it will become one open circuit. The first one is closed circuit and this one is open circuit. And in open circuit, the bulb will not glow. The bulb will not glow. Okay. Now, the cable you have seen, the various type of thick cables are there, thin cables are there. These cables actually conduct the electricity. So that portion inside the cable which conducts the electricity are basically the metals. And as you know that metals are very good conductor of electricity. So inside the cable there are metals, basically there are copper metal. The good quality wire comes with the copper metal. So when the copper metal conducts the electricity, they are assumed as one conductor. But human body is a good conductor of electricity. So if you touch the wire, you will get shocked. Okay, you will get shocked. That's why there is a coating of a rubber outside of the wire, outside of the metal. We call it as insulator. We call it as insulator. And the metal is called as conductor. Okay, so this is basically what is inside one wire. Okay, now if I talk about the electric torch, if there is a load setting, means you don't have electricity in your home, so you have to use the torch. Now how the torch works, in this image of torch, it is the scientific and the ancient time torch. Nowadays there is rechargeable torch, but this is actually the ancient level torch. Ancient torch means our grandfather used that kind of torch. So what is the science behind the torch? So basically the torch has two batteries, or if the power of the torch is less, then one battery can also glow the bulb. But basically to increase the power of the bulb, they use the two batteries, two D type batteries they use, and they connect like that. Only they could be connect like that. Positive will be there, then negative, then with the negative, positive terminal will be there, and after that there will be negative. Okay, so if you see, you can see that the bulb is connecting with that portion goes to the switch, and one portion goes to the negative terminal. One terminal is that one positive one which is directly connected, and one terminal which is goes like that with the negative terminal, and there is a slide switch. When the switch is on, and that image you can find it in NCERT, and this image is very important for your exam and for your practice also. Even in my time, I drawn this image in exam. I drawn this diagram in the exam. Anyway, so there is one slide switch. When you slide the switch, when you turn on the switch, then the circuit is open or closed. Closed. Then the circuit is closed, and when the circuit is closed, the bulb will glow. The bulb will get the enough energy from the battery and it will glow. And there is one reflector. Reflector is mirror like thing. Reflector is mirror like thing. What is the reason behind the reflector? The bulb glows, there is light and the reflector sends the light a far away. The reflector sends the light a far away because you need to see what is far away from you. You cannot see at night time. Okay, this is basically the function of the reflector. And when you slide off the switch, then the circuit will open and the bulb will not glow. Okay, let me know in the comment section who discovered the electric bulb. Who discovered the electric bulb? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, very good. Now the thing is, there is one device called tester. The tester is basically, if you I don't know if you have seen or not, there is one LED light in the tester, and tester is one device like a pen. When you touch the tester with a electrical component, it can detect whether the component has the electricity or not. Is there an electricity passing through the component or not? It can detect. This is called a tester. Okay, this is called a tester, and tester has one LED in it. LED means light emitting diode. Anyway, so there are some safety precautions for the electricity. As human body is a conductor of electricity, we have to take extreme care while using electricity. Though it is very useful in our daily life, it can cause a lot of damage if not handled properly. It can even cause death if the shock from it is severe. Okay, there are some precautions which you can follow to be safe with handling the electrical appliances. First thing, do not plug too many sockets to a single plug or extension board. Extension board you have already know. You have the extension board in your home. So do not plug many sockets in a single plug or extension. It may overload and damage the circuit. Number 2, make sure that all cords of electrical appliances are unplugged when not in use. Because if there is overload or overcurrent is there, that it can damage the electrical appliances. Even if there is any short circuit, there could be a fire. That's why when not in use, turn off or unplug the electrical appliances. Number 3, always keep the electrical appliances away from water, since water is a conductor of electricity. Just remember, pure water is not a conductor of electricity. If there is salt or impurities in the water, means tap water, whichever you are drinking from the school, they are very good conductor of electricity. But the purest form of water is not a good conductor of electricity. But the purest form of water we don't get around us. Only impure form of water is there. That's why it's a very good conductor of electricity. Means salt water is a very good conductor of electricity. Water entering into appliances may cause short circuit. Okay. Number 4, do not handle any electrical appliances with wet hands. Just because wet hands can contain salt from your sweat, or if you are washing your hand, there could be any salt, and it can conduct the electricity to your body. And number 5, always wear rubber sandals while handling electrical appliances, as the rubber sandals are insulators. They don't conduct the electricity. That's why you must wear the rubber gloves or rubber sandals while handling the electrical appliances. Okay, so that is it. Actually, this is the overview of the chapter. So if you have any kind of questions related to this chapter, you can ask me in the comment section. If necessary, then I can make another video, third part of the video. If it is if we've understood all the things, then I will not upload any kind of videos anymore. So let me know in the comment section how you are enjoying the chapter. If there is any question in your mind, just like fuse, that question is from the last video. So if I get to see any kind of videos, I will make a video or I will explain that thing. Okay, so goodbye for today. I will